Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Buffalo SportsCenter video. I am Don. In today's video, we are going to talk about some more Buffalo Sabres trade deadline news and rumors. Let's kick things off with a trade. The Sabres did in fact make a trade, sending Robert Hague to the Florida Panthers in exchange for a 2022 Calgary 6th round pick. And while this return may not seem like a lot, it certainly is better than nothing, as Robert Hague was bound to hit the unrestricted free agent market this summer. Moving along now, we have Cody Eakin. This faceoff specialist could be interested in moving to a contender, and there are certainly plenty of contenders that want Cody Eakin to be in their bottom six. Teams like Winnipeg Jets or even the Edmonton Oilers, both of those teams need a guy that, while he may not produce very much on the score sheet, he can win those defensive zone faceoffs, win those penalty kills, and just be a good guy in the middle of your own defensive zone. That's what he brings to a contender, and there are plenty of other options, though, from the Sabres, including Colin Miller. He's got 2 goals and 13 points this season, and this left-handed defenseman may soon find himself sitting in the press box, as the Sabres currently have a logjam on the left-hand side of their defense. Actually, their right-hand side. Well, both of them, in fact. Colin Miller could be heading off, but will be restricted because of his cap hit. Teams like the Vancouver Canucks, who are still in the playoff race, and maybe even the LA Kings, who do need some more offensive thinking defensemen on their right-handed side. Moving along now, we got a couple more options from the Sabres, including Vinnie Hinastrosa. This right winger has actually been pretty good for the Sabres this year. He's got 10 goals and 21 points in 42 games for the Sabres, and he has been a really good middle six forward for the Sabres. A contender would love to add him to their right-hand side, as he does add a bit of speed, some flair, and he does score in bunches, but those bunches could prove to be very important in the playoffs. And a couple of teams that could be interested in his services is the Dallas Stars, who always need scoring help, it seems like. The Minnesota Wild also do need scoring help, and the New York Rangers, who have been rumored to be in the forward market. The Rangers may be priced out of getting a guy like Nick Paul, but Vinnie Hinastrosa would be a good plan B instead. Moving along now, we have Mark Pesick. This left-shot defenseman is much like Robert Hague, shot blocking and a bottom pair guy. He's got 2 goals and 11 points this season for the Sabres, and he could be fetching the Sabres maybe a 3rd-round pick in his upcoming draft. He's been very good at keeping things to the outside and not really allowing too many goals. It's just that the other defensemen around him are not very good. And finally, we have Craig Anderson here. He could be, I don't know about him, because it seems like that both sides want to keep him in Buffalo, but there is just some serious interest coming from NHL contenders like the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Minnesota Wild, and the Nashville Predators. All of these teams want a backup goalie as they make a playoff run, and Craig Anderson would be a perfect veteran guy that's been there, done that before, and would give his new team plenty of good playoff experience. However, I'm not sure he wants to leave Buffalo, as he's had a pretty good season with the Sabres. But there you have it, folks. You have just seen all of the current Sabres trade deadline rumors and news. I was Don. This is Buffalo SportsCenter, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and see y'all in the next video. Peace.